everybody. We got Stephen A. Smith. He's breaking down the whole scuffle he had with LeBron James on the court a few days ago. If you didn't see that clip, they were just going back and forth. Really, LeBron, he was stepping up on Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? On some, hey, I heard you talking about my son, bro. What's up? He was on that time, and then, you know what I mean? Stephen A. had to just take it in. I mean, he didn't have to, but he took it in, you know what I mean? He was just looking directly at him. Didn't make a whole scene, and you know what I mean, that was it. But that went down. If you want my opinion, I'm gonna give it at the end. But a day later, Stephen A. gives out his response, his you know what I mean, his side of the story about everything. I don't know if we gonna get one from LeBron. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't. I don't think LeBron would really speak on this situation. Like, but he's just gonna say like what we're all thinking. He's probably gonna say like, yo, you know what I mean, he says this about my son, he said this. I don't know, I found it kind of like, I'm gonna give my opinion at the end, but we about to react to Stephen A. and we about to see what he got to say. By the way, I haven't uploaded in a while. I'm gonna start, you know what I mean, recording shit like this, just recording reactions that I find intriguing. I haven't watched this yet, so you know what I mean, I wanna watch this, and I'm keeping it real. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of music, it's just not hitting. I usually react to music if you're new on this channel, but it's just not hitting. That's why I haven't been uploading. It's just not been hitting, bro. Yeah, man, we gonna see what Stephen A. gotta say about this whole thing. I don't know what he gonna say. Not sure what to expect, but we locked in.
What do you make of LeBron confronting you in the aftermath of that situation?
I thought it was weak. I thought it was some bullshit. But in the moment, I knew that I was listening to a father. Here's what happened. I'm represented by William Morris Endeavor. The founder of William Morris Endeavor, Ari Emanuel, had courtside seats right next to the Lakers bench. He had Larry David with him, star of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm sitting with them. I get there in the first quarter. I'm sitting courtside. And I stand up, and then I got my head turned. And then I turned back around, and a lot of people thought this was the end of the game or something like that. This was in the third quarter. Apparently, LeBron had walked out of the timeout, and I turned around, and he's right here in my face. He said, yo, you got to stop talking shit about my son. You got to stop fucking with my son. That's my son. That's my son. And I was like, what? He said, nah, fuck that. I said, yo, let's talk later. He's like, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. You got to stop fucking with my son. And I said, all right, though. And he
Yo, all right. When I yo, I gotta know this. I gotta know the score, bro. What was the score? He said it happened third quarter, probably at the end of the third quarter. What was the score? You feel me? Hold on. Cause that like that plays a factor, bro. You feel me? Like he must have been tight, bro. He must have been tight when he seen his face. Just one glimpse of his face, he got tight. Third quarter, imagine you down like 15. Come on, you gonna be tight, bro. If he was winning, he's not on that time, bro. I'm just saying, and you know what I mean, that's an emotional problem, but like, who are they facing, bro? Who are they facing? Yo, I just seen this headline: Dwayne Wade sides of LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith feud. No shit, bro. Look at Dwayne Wade's son, bro. Like, come on now, man. I'm not, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like if Dwayne Wade had this, the same, hey, what game was this? Lakers Knicks. Okay, we got it now. All right, so Lakers won. What was the score looking like third quarter though? 76, 91, 7. Oh yeah, they were down. So they had a comeback. Oh wow, and they went to overtime too. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. That is actually wild. Yeah, so they were down the third quarter, which if that's the case, then I guess I get it. I mean, he probably seen Stephen A. He got emotional, all that happened, and yeah, one thing led to another. Nigga lashed out, but let's see the rest of this clip. Where did the video go? Not YouTube. This is not YouTube.
walked off. Fuck that. I said, yo, let's talk later. He's like, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. You got to stop fucking with my son. And I said, all right, though. And he walked off. So I remember during a timeout in the first quarter, seeing Bronny. And Bronny looked over at me, and he had this sad look on his face. And I'm imagining Pop saw that shit. It hit him.
Oh, that could, yeah. That could have happened too. Yo, I didn't even see this. I didn't even watch this clip yet. So, yeah, that could have been it. That could have been it, bro. You know how fathers be about their son, bro. Caring, at least. You know what I'm saying? And it is definitely nepotism to the max. And I've been saying this. Everyone sees it. I bet Bronny sees it himself, but.
And so when I went on the air the next morning, first things first, believe it or not, I know this is shocking for people to believe, but I didn't have any intentions on talking about it until I woke up that morning and saw that the shit had gone viral. Once the shit had gone viral, the bosses at ESPN, now you gotta talk about it. This is you and him. You gotta talk about it. I said, fine. So I go on the air and I said, the first thing that I'm gonna do is establish that this was a father talking to me, not a player. And that was what threw me off. And I was glad, even though I thought that he misrepresented the argument, I was glad he did. Because you see, what he was really talking about, which was confirmed with his conversation with Richard Jefferson, is that I was talking about him as a father. And so what happens is that had he said that to me, then I wouldn't have been thrown off. I'd have came right back at him. Yes, I was. I was talking about you. You did this shit, which I'll get to in a second. But because he didn't do that, I said, fine, you let it go. Mind you, I just agreed to my contract. Courtside. That day was when it was announced.
That's another thing, bro. This happens when he just signed a $100 million contract. That's like the same level as NBA players, the top NBA players. You feel me? So that's a lot of money. He's making more money than most NBA players out there. Stephen A. Smith, bro, best in the game to ever do it. So when you just sign something like that, literally, and then that shit happens to your face, what's the proper, like, in your head, you go in the moment, LeBron James is doing all that. What you gonna do, bro? You gonna potentially throw it all away, or you gonna, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think he would have gone in trouble for that shit. LeBron in front of him, but yeah, bro. He's thinking about, you know what I mean, legacy. He's thinking about all this other shit, bro. Respect, to be honest.
All over, everywhere.
Watch about
I be right. Yeah. It's a nationally televised game. The cameras are rolling, and I'm like, if I do anything, this gonna be a scene. Now, we can sit up here in front all we want to and act like we don't work for somebody. Damn it, I work for Walt Disney. And if I had gotten into some shit with him at courtside right there at that moment, no matter how right I would have been, it would have been wrong. And I was like, I'm not gonna do this. But once I saw the tape of him talking to Richard Jefferson Saturday night in Boston, that was when I got really pissed, because that was confirmation.
I didn't see that, but I don't know what you're talking about with that tape, but hey, that's his response, bro. You say it's some bullshit. You say, yo, LeBron, you on some real BS, and that is what it is. That's his response, Stephen A. Smith. That's what it is, bro. And now for me, how I personally feel about this whole situation, bro. First off, I want to talk about how it went viral, because here's the funny part, bro. Look how every single media platform, look how everything, all these other shit, they just posted this moment. LeBron James, Stephen A. Smith, both top tier guys confronting each other in their league. You know what I'm saying? All this. Obviously, it's going to pull headlines. But the fact that this is the main topic, like, it's not about anything to do with the actual game. It's about LeBron, a father, talking about Stephen A. Smith criticizing his son. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that's cool, drama, clicks, all of that, bro. But nothing else is really trending for the league, and it just feels stale to me. It just, I don't know, man. And then when you look at the reason, it's like, nah, this is the same thing we all have in our minds, bro. And LeBron's side, bro, he's seen his son, you know what I mean, upset when he saw Stephen A. Smith, bro. And you know what I mean, shit happened. Shit got to, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Nigga just is what it is, bro. Honestly, is what it is. And on top of that, they were down. So yeah, you know what I mean? That's, it just is what it is, bro. This man will be fine, bro. Bronny will be fine. LeBron will be fine. Everything will be fine. But I find it's funny how this went viral, because it's like, it's not that big of a story to me. It just makes, it kind of makes LeBron look weak. I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion, because it's like, all right, you confronted a guy that's like way smaller than you, doesn't really do any of that, but you gotta realize you put your son in this position, bro. Like, you really, it's crazy, man. A lot of people know that Bronny ain't ready for the league. Maybe he is ready for the league. I don't know if you watching him play. I see him play occasionally, and for me, it ain't looking good, bro. I'm gonna just keep it at that. But yo, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. We almost to 8K. I'm gonna be recording way more, bro. I've been slacking. Got my grind. You already know what time it is, bro. You already know what time it is with me, yo. It's been your boy Ray. Hope each and every one of you have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.